Once you apply the scriptures to your decisions and your plans and programs as husband and wife, you will not have problem. But when your wisdom is from the tradition of men and from human philosophy, you will have trouble. Now, if that is true, how do we build our home with wisdom? Now, it's very broad, very wide. So I want to narrow it to a point where we will be able to reflect over it and try to do something about them when we get back home. And so this morning, I will be talking on three components or three components of the family that wise couple build their home therein. Three areas that every wise couple, if you are a child of God and you marry as a Christian, should build your home. And I will list them first before we discuss. The first component is the physical component. Physical. The physical component. The second component or area is the spiritual component. That is their spiritual life. Then the third component is the children. Once a family build themselves in these three areas, their labor of love will survive unto eternity. But when they fail to do so, then they will not present a lasting ministry or life to their generation. So first of all, let's look at the physical component. What do we mean by the physical component? I want you to know that your wife is not a spirit and your husband is not a spirit. They are human beings. The life on the earth is different from the life of heaven. There are things you need to do on the earth as human beings that God has itemized for his children to achieve. These things are physical areas, and they could be like the area of the means of livelihood, the feeding aspect of the family, and also the clothing aspect of the family. Now let's look at, let's start from the living, to end the living. So let's look at Genesis chapter 2 from verse 15. And I would like it to be interactive. I'll be happier if there will be microphones for some of our pastors to help us read, so that all of us will see things together, or anyone to read. Now Genesis 2:15. Are we all there? Okay, let's go. Who takes the reading for us? Genesis 2:15. All right. Yes. And the Lord took the man, let me amplify from, and put him into the garden. Now, thank you. If you read from the back to this place, you will notice that all that was on the earth was they were provided for man. I mean, by God for man. Man, the first creation man, wouldn't have needed to eat, to do anything before eating. Because there was nobody that could fight anything with him. He has all the fishes, all the meat, all the animals, everything to himself. But God gave him a work to do. What does that mean? Every wise couple must have something to do to earn a living. Begging, my uncle didn't help me, my brother never helped me, is not the teaching of the scriptures. My pastor is not taking care of me, the church is not taking care of me. It's not the teaching of the scriptures. There must something you should do as husband and wife. It could be business, it could be farming or agriculture, it could be professional job like mechanics and all of that. It could be civil service job. It could be civil service job. That is the physical thing. And as you do it, you need to check together with your wife what you are doing to earn a living. Where will you put you in the committee of friends? What is the future of what you are doing? Any family that do not think about the future of the job they do for a living, they are not wise. Now, let me say something here. In this ministry,
there are some husbands that are motorcyclists. You can't be a motorcyclist to train children to feed children. You have been on that.
You have no wisdom.
Any bender. You're stranding motorcyclists today.
In the next 10 years,
in the next 10 years, it will be impossible for you to feed your family.
Ask yourself,
if you cultivate yam,
what is the future of what I'm doing to earn a living? Every wise husband and wife to think about the future of their family. This is why there are so many Christians at the age of 40, at the age of 50, they have no building of their own. You are in the church. This is an insult to our God. You say, I'm not committing sin. My own, I will go to heaven. But you are still here.